hand-to-hand battle practiced in the 18th century is illustrated here today. Under the close supervision of non-commissioned officers, a body of light infantry skirmishers happen upon the encampment and proceed to harass the unsuspecting regiment. I call your attention to the left of the performance field, where a small body of skirmishers are now positioning themselves using the natural terrain. From this vantage point, these selected troops simulate an assault on the regiment's encampment. The first body of skirmishers enter the mock battlefield and immediately take up arms. The first shots will alert the encampment. The defending officer will call the regiment to arms and order for artillery support. The 18th century saw the development of guerrilla warfare. Deployment of bodies of infantry and tight formations, firing in volleys and then charging with fixed bayonets. Tactics like these were explored during the American War of Independence and most dramatically in Britain's wars with France at the end of the century. The success of linear warfare depended greatly on skill and discipline. Training or learning these disciplines naturally occupied a great deal of a soldier's time. Recruits were intensively drilled 2 or 3 times daily, first in foot drills, then in manual exercise, and finally in In the field, troops regularly defended against light infantry tactics that involved enemy troops harassing fixed positions or encampments. Under the command of Sergeant Edith Murphy, a Royal Artillery gun crew wheels forward a 1797 gun muzzle to the rear of the bore with the rammer, manufactured of bronze or iron. Each gun sat on a carriage that was designed specifically for its use. The field carriage was designed for mobility. Cannons mounted on carriages with large wheels allowed them to be moved quickly. And the composition of cannon force. Chain shot and bar shot, for example, were used against large bodies of men where the effect would be devastating. Also in use today are two mortars set atop the escarpment. Mortars are stealth guns suitable for high-angle firing. The primary purpose of mortars was to drop shells behind enemy fortifications or to rout enemy troops using higher ground. Mortar shells were filled with small shot, balls, and other anti-personnel devices. A time fuse allows the shell to explode just prior to impact. Records indicate that the well-trained Royal Artillery gun crew achieved a rate of fire of 5 to 8 rounds per minute. Each man on the gun crew learned all positions to fill spots vacated by the dead or wounded. The aim of the skirmishers were to disrupt enemy by causing casualties before any main battle, or to tempt the opposing infantry into attacking prematurely, throwing their organization into disarray. Skirmishers could also be effectively used to surround opposing soldiers when the enemy was found in an encampment or when their numbers were few. Due to their mobility, skirmishers are also valuable for reconnaissance, especially in wooded or covered areas. The tactical employment of skirmishers was relatively straightforward. It normally involved the use of loose, open formations based upon careful infantrymen. Light infantrymen were expected to think of themselves, take advantage of whatever cover offered itself, and to inflict whatever casualties possible. During the Napoleonic Wars, skirmishers played a key role in battle, attempting to disrupt the main enemy force by firing into their closely packed ranks, and by preventing enemy skirmishers from doing the same to friendly troops. As the skirmishers generally were spread out and were able to take cover behind trees, houses, and other obstacles, they were harder targets to hit with small arms and artillery fire. Defending the encampment is the Grenadier Company of the Royal Newfoundland Regiment of Foot. Initially designed to shock troops, The British Grenadiers were the elite of the regiment. They were a reserve of experienced soldiers specifically charged with guarding the battalion's flanks in battle. They were fast-moving troops, capable of assaulting or defending fortifications or protecting troops on the march. Experienced British infantrymen could load and fire their flintlocks 3 to 4 times per minute on their own without command. Although slow by the standards of modern firearms, this is an exceptionally high rate of fire given the requirements of loading a flintlock musket. British infantry had learned in the field that there was a shortcut to loading here today.